So this is our next topic. So this is about trigonometric transformation. So in trigonometric transformation, there are the formula which is one of the, I think, most confusing formula, and the formula that we generally forget. Okay, but there is a very good pattern trend that I would like to talk to you. Okay, so I'll go in a general form first. So now say the formula comes over here. Whenever you have the term sine plus sine, because you have to keep this in mind. Okay, whenever we have the term sine plus sine, now what do we get? This will give us, that will be 2 sine into cos. Okay, similarly if we have now the same expression but there will only minus, so sine minus sine. Now if we have this term sine minus sine, now this will be just opposite of this, so this will be 2 cos into sine. Okay, similarly if we have cos plus cos, if you have cos plus cos, you get more cos and cos, so that is 2 cos into cos. Okay, now if we have cos minus cos, now I think you can definitely guess this will be 2 sine into sine. Okay, now how is this useful? So we have two kind of formula. I would like to talk about them. The first transformation, it is about transformation in product. So we have to talk about the transformation in product. Now the formula is, if we have sine plus sine, let me write the pattern again. So please, this is quite important pattern, so I'll talk about the pattern again. So sine plus sine, we have 2 sine into cos. Similarly if we have sine minus sine, you have 2 cos into sine. And so for the cos, so cos plus cos is equals to 2 cos into sine. There's a minus 1 also left. I'll do it first. Let me show you. If you have the formula of c over here and there is d over here, I mean to say the formula sine c plus sine d. Okay, so this is the formula of sine c plus sine d. And for the case, the formula is, for the first term it will be in positive, that means the first term will be c plus d, okay, plus d whole divided by 2, and this is for the all. That means sine c plus sine d is equals to 2 sine c plus d by 2. And the second term, okay, the second term, if the first term is positive, definitely the second term is going to be negative, the same expression, so that will be c minus d divided by 2. So we have the formula over here. So sine c plus sine d, 2 sine c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Similarly you have the next one. So I think you get the concept. Now if you go for cos, the last case, why did I separate it? Because it a bit unique case, so a bit different. So if we have cos c, the pattern is same, definitely cos c minus that is cos d, so we know the pattern, that will be 2 sine into sine. The first one is, okay, the first one is c plus d divided by 2, but this one is different, so that will be d minus c divided by 2. Now when we have to memorize the formula, just you have to keep in mind that the last term over here, this is d minus c by 2. If we keep this, okay, for cos c minus cos d, if you see over there, this pattern, sine has d minus c by 2. Now remaining are the same, so it will be quite easy for us to memorize the formula. Now let us talk about transformation in sum. Okay, the pattern is same. Again we have sine plus sine is equals to 2 sine into cos. Now similarly sine, now I'm keeping bracket, I'll tell you in it later. So sine minus sine, so the formula will be, that will be 2, the pattern, 2 cos into sine. Likewise we have cos, yes, cos plus cos, so we know the pattern, that is 2 cos into cos. Okay, likewise, so cos minus cos, so here the pattern is, the pattern is 2 sine into sine. Okay, now to sine into sine, So now we have to remember, for the sine, the first term is always going to be a plus b. That means sine a plus b plus, and the second term will be the difference, because there's sum, there's a plus and difference, so this will be a minus b. Okay, similarly for cos, say you may see in the patterns, if there is a plus and there is a minus, for the cos, for the first term will be a minus b and the second term will be a plus b. Now you may say over here, there's a cos a plus b plus cos a minus b, but to make things look in pattern, you always remember that for cos, the first angle is always in the difference and the second angle is always in the sum. So if it is the case, the formula will be very easy. In the first term there will be simply a. Okay, I am writing over here so you can understand, this is whole term, that will be a, and similarly the second term over here, this will be b. That means sine a plus b plus sine a minus b is equals to 2 sine a into cos b. Okay, so we have the formula. The main thing to remember over here, for the sine, the first angle will be in sum. For the cos, the first angle will be in the difference. So if you have this formula is quite useful. You have to use this formula in the next topic, where we have to do the trigonometric equation 2. It's come for 6 marks, and we have to use this formula in this chapter 2. So this is quite important. Get in the mind, if you have the pattern, so it's easy to do. So okay.